What up, Mula Gay? I wanted to react to this. I don't think I ever really talked about it. It only got 2,400 views. But as I was doing YouTube, bro, I used to be trying to rap and shit. You feel me? I really was rapping. I've been trying to rap. I mean, I don't rap no more, obviously, but I've been writing rap since I was like 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? So that was really my first dream, was to be a rapper, like before YouTube even came out and shit. So I wanted to react to this old video. I haven't watched it in a while. It's funny as hell. This is September. This came out in 2020. I recorded my own song. I edited my own music video. I did everything on my own. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of like funny to watch. I was broke as hell at this time. But let's just watch this together. This is my very first and only music video. With like a $500 camera. I recorded the B-roll and G-Dot recorded me. If I could have recorded myself, I would have did that too. You hear me? Yeah, look at me chilling and shit, man. Yeah.
My homie told me he getting guap, I'm doing the same.
Damn, I'm looking crazy. I'm gonna let it play, I swear. But this is just so crazy to see. Like, this 6 years ago, bro. I came so far, like, man. This time I was driving a Chevy Cruze. All my money was coming from like doing DoorDashes, Uber Eats, Instacart, shit like that. And then I was building my company on the side. But at this point, I probably was profiting like $500-600 a month. And that was good to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let it play, though.
My homie told me he getting guap, I'm doing the same thing. I ain't never switch, I'm in the same lane. That broke boy ain't got money, he a lame. This is third time switching games, he steady talking about he gang bang. Jumped off the porch back when I was 12, I never came back. Doing all that game.
Look, I said I jumped off the porch back when I was 12 and never came back. Damn!
About he gang bang. Jumped off the porch back when I was 12, I never came back. Doing all that gangsta shit on the gram, go get your chain back. Yeah, I know how I feel, I used to be broke, but I had to change that. That hair was like I told that bitch, come get her brain back. Yeah.
So when I said I used to be broke, but I had to change that, that's because I was broke. Now I was just, at this point, I was just a little broke.
I got a new chain and I just lit it up.
Just lit it up.
A lot of bitches want this dick, but I won't give it up. I know I broke some hearts, but I don't give a fuck. Won't believe what a bitch would do just for a couple bucks.
You hear what I said? I said you won't believe what a bitch would do just for a couple bucks. You better remember or understand it.
Can't be no victim, I kill.
Now this is my favorite part right here.
Won't believe what a bitch would do just for a couple bucks. Can't be no victim, I kill him dead and then I'll beat the child. Couldn't nobody ever tell me shit because my head was hard. I was down bad, I was fucked up and now my pocket's large. My last bitch like being broke, that's why we grew apart.
Can't be no victim, I'll kill him dead and then I'll beat the charge. Because it's always going to be self-defense. Basically what I'm saying, it's always going to be self-defense. But I ain't finna be the victim, nigga. I'll kill him dead before I be the victim and beat the charge. Couldn't nobody ever tell me shit because my head was hard. I was down bad, I was fucked up, and now my pocket's large. My last bitch like being broke, that's why we grew apart. Damn. Who can relate to that? My last bitch like being broke, that's why we grew apart.
I roll a tray 5 in my wood and then I blast off. If I see the nigga that killed my man, then I'ma shoot him with my mask off. Cut some niggas off cause they was masked
So
off.
at that part, I was talking specifically, when I was making that song, I was talking specifically about one friend that had got killed. And that's just how I felt. Obviously, I'm not no killer, I'm not no gangster, I'm not no savage, and nothing like that. But it's music, and that's just how I felt. You know what I'm saying? The dude who I was talking about is actually in jail, in prison, for the murder of my friend. And, you know, obviously anybody, you're going to always feel like that. Somebody kill your friend, they go to prison, you always going to feel like, you know, if you see them, you're going to do something to them. You feel me? Whether you are or you're not. But, yeah, that was just like a feeling. And which is music, like I said. So I just don't want nobody to ever think that I was just like trying to be this tough gangster ass nigga. Like, no, that was never the case, bro.
See the nigga that killed my man, and I'ma shoot him with my mask off. Cut some niggas off cause they was masked off. And all this stinky smoke in my lungs causing a bag. My homie told me he getting guap, I'm doing the same thing. I ain't never switch, I'm in the same lane. That broke boy ain't got money, he a lame. This is third time switching games, he steady talking about he gang bang. Jumped off the porch back when I was 12, I never came back. Doing all that gangsta shit on the gram, go get your chain back. Yeah, I know how I feel, I used to be broke, but I had...
I was talking. That I was just talking. I didn't know what I was saying. That just rhymed. It sounded good. I wasn't talking about nobody.
To change that hair was like I told that bitch come get her brain back. Yeah.
That hair was whack. I told that she's gonna get her brain back. Damn. Have you ever needed your paycheck to just come a little early? Like, yeah, you get paid on Friday, but it's Tuesday and you need the money now. There's a banking app called Current, and they got a whole bunch of super useful features on this app. And one of the best features is it lets you access up to $750 of your paycheck early if you qualify. With Current, you get a full list of features like paycheck advance, fee-free overdraft, the bill card, and more. Now, paycheck advance is my favorite, but if you focused on building credit, or if you just want a smoother way to manage your money, it handles everything in one app. And I know how I feel for your paycheck to be coming Friday, but you need your money Monday, and it's an emergency, and you need that money now, and you can't get that money now because you gotta wait, but you can't wait. And that's why I partner with them. And right now, they're giving $75 to anybody who signs up for the Current app using the link that's in my description or scanning the QR code that's on the screen. If you scan the QR code, it'll take you straight to the sign-up page where you can create your account. Just go through the normal sign-up steps, enter your information, and order your Current card. After you complete those steps, you'll see the option that pops up to enter my promo code. And that promo code is going to access your $75 when you switch your direct deposit. Make sure you go through the full sign-up process so you do not miss out on the $75. If you ever feel like managing money is stressful or even just tight sometimes, it's definitely worth just checking out because that's literally what it's designed for. Helping people just like you stay more on top of your finances. Oh my God. I want to show y'all another song. I got a few songs. This is my favorite song I've ever did right here, but I'm gonna react to that in another video if y'all want it. But this is a song I did in Atlanta, Georgia. I was in Atlanta, Georgia. I was in Oakland City at a studio in Oakland City, right next to Lil Baby. Actually filmed a music video. My dog, he filmed that video on that street that I'm talking about that I did the video on. I mean, I did the song on. So at this time, this before my YouTube blew up too. So I was still trying to rap a little bit. I was playing with it, but at this point I had already recorded the song, and it was late in the studio session. I had this beat in my phone, and I took some shots of Patron. I was smoking a blunt, and I just started talking. And this was like probably one of the first times, I don't know, something like came over me or something. I don't know what it was, but like this whole thing was like one take freestyle. Like I cleaned some shit up. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. I like this song though. I ain't heard this in a long time. How many views it got? 300. Y'all didn't even know I made some music before. Let me know if y'all want me to make some more music. Some music. I ain't heard this in a minute. 1400 made it standing by the bus stop. Grinding for that rollie watch. Ain't never TikTok. 1400 made it standing by the bus stop. So I was talking about, me. Something I'm not proud of to say I was doing, but when I was 14, 15, 16, I was selling drugs. A lot of times you would sell drugs by the bus stop. That's where the J's would be at. And I was saying, grinding for that rollie watch. It'll never take. This is before I ever had a rollie. It's crazy. I listen to these lyrics. It's crazy how far. This is a year. This is probably 4 months before I blew up, and I wouldn't have even guessed it. Remember, I was addicted to that drip drop. Now I'm going crazy off the tip top. Nigga talking crazy, getting the flip flop. So you hear how I said it, like you could kind of tell I ain't really clean it up. Like it was just one take. To that drip drop. Now I'm going crazy off the tip top. Nigga talking crazy, getting the flip flop. Then I pop out with a brand new Glock and some brand new J's. I've been counting 100s, 20s, 50s, 10s all day. Was 13, first time I sold weed in the hallway. Run it back. What I say? Counting 100s, 20s, 50s, 10s all day. I've been counting 100s, 20s, 50s, 10s all day. Was 13 the first time I sold weed in the hallway. No cap. Lynn Bloom Math and Science Academy, 63rd and Wolcott. I was 13 years old. This is probably like my first or second time ever selling weed. And I was selling it to the older kids because I ain't want to sell it to nobody my age. I'm like, y'all gonna snitch on me. So I was selling to the older kids. I had niggas meet me at the bus stop. I would go to lunch. I'd be like, y'all niggas need some weed? Y'all want some weed? I got shit on. I'll sell it for cheap. That was the first time I ever did it. I'm not proud of it, gang. I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of it at all. It was a mistake that I was making. I thought that was the only way to make money. I was blinded. You know what I'm saying? So I don't support that. I don't think nobody 13 or any age should be outside selling weed, but especially not no kids. It's 1,022 ways to get money, especially nowadays. So if you 13 or 20, 26, 14, 15, 16, whatever it is, the last thing you should be doing is trying to sell some drugs. I did all that. I risked going to jail, getting kicked out of school. I only did it one or two times, but in school at least. But I was risking going to jail, risking getting kicked out of school, risk just getting kicked out of every school in Chicago I could have got kicked out of if I would have got caught. And I probably only made, at the most I probably made profit $70 a day or something. Like, it wasn't worth it, gang.
13, first time I sold weed in the hallway. See your phone at the crib when you go commit a murder. 40 shells, green tips, nigga, we gon' hit the hurdle. Gotta keep a killer with me, hot nigga Bobby Schmurder. Don't know how to do a drill, read a book about it, learn it. Me and my Glock throwing bullets like we passing. Came through with the baddest bitch if you was asking. Don't blame me if I blow the bag, I ain't never.
Now this is my favorite part right here. Don't blame me if I blow the bag, I ain't never had shit. Remember that, okay? Now, listen.
Had shit. Running around broke, had to pretend that I was having. Seen that I was coming, I pretended I was lacking. I ain't have it on me, I pretended I was packing. Figuring it out, but I pretended I was slacking. Blew my whole check and got it back on the back. I was posted on.
I gotta listen to that one.
Coming, I pretended I was had shit. Came through with the baddest bitch if you was asking.
Don't blame me if I blow the bag, I ain't never had shit. Running around broke, had to pretend that I was having. Seen the ops coming, I pretended I was lacking.
Seen the ops coming, I pretended I was lacking.
I ain't have it on me.
I ain't have it on me, I pretended I was packing.
I seen the ops coming, I pretended I didn't see him. I pretended I was lacking. I ain't have it on me, I pretended I was packing. That's a real story. You know what I'm saying? Real deal. That happened a lot. Motherfucker, you see somebody coming, you think they know they about to kill you or something. Act like you don't see them just to see what they gonna do. You go on your waist, and like, this is the crazy shit that I was going through, and I'm so sad that I was going through that shit as a kid. I feel like that shit really ruined my childhood. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I was rapping about at the time. Just rapping about my past life. You know what I'm saying?
But I pretended I was slacking.
Blew my whole check and got it back on the back end.
I was posted on the block on the corner by myself.
Okay.
I was focused on the money, put the hoes on the shelf. Think about my dead ops every time I roll a blunt, yeah. Never been an actor, but I do my own stunts, yeah. 1400 made it standing by the bus stop. Grinding for that rolling watch, ain't never TikTok. Remember I was addicted to that drip drop. Now I'm going crazy off the tip top. Nigga talking crazy, getting the flip flop. Then I pop out with a brand new Glock and some brand new J's.
Yeah, so the whole song was just me really like, the song I made, let me explain it to y'all. The song I made before this was called Ops. And I was really at this time, I was really in my feelings about just like all my friends that got killed and stuff like that. So I made that song right before this. And then right after that song, this beat came on. I did the freestyle to this beat. And I was just rapping about that time in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, brand new Glock. I was standing on the block on the corner by myself. I was focused on the money, put the hoes on the shelf. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just talking out. My mind was like, this 2021, my mind was in 2014, 2015. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where my mind was at. That's where I was at. In my mind, I was at that time in my life. So that's kind of like why you hear, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, a lot of motherfuckers be like, Mago, you talking crazy for a nigga that ain't ever been, you feel me? But this was the life I was living every day, gang. You know what I'm saying? It just was the life I was living, and I didn't like it. I hated it. Every day I came home, I hated that shit. I hated putting that gun on my waist, bro. I hated getting shot at. I hated running from the police. I hated my friends getting killed. I hated being scared to die. I hated being scared. I hated all of it, gang. But it was what was going on. It was real, you know what I'm saying? So I couldn't hide from it, but yeah, that was my little music, gang. I wanted to react to that just because I know y'all ain't really probably gonna give a fuck that much or shit like that, but you know what I'm saying? I was gonna watch it myself, so I'm like, let me just record it while I'm watching it.